This week's U.S. CQM Forecast Alert is the U.S. economic recovery has begun on the income side. Due to the June CPI update, the PCE price deflator and GDP price deflator were revised downwards. On the expenditure side, real GDP was almost offset by an upward revision in the real PCE and a downward revision in real government expenditure. On the income side, real GDP was revised upwards due to an upward revision in wage and salary disbursement and a downward revision in the GDP price deflator. PCA revised real GDP downwards because June employment was below the ARIMA forecast. As can be seen in this graph, the economy has begun to improve on the income side, with the growth rate now exceeding 2%. On the other hand, there has been no improvement in the economy on the expenditure side, with the growth rate remaining at around 1%. The latent true economic growth rate is likely to be around 1.5%. All inflation indicators have begun to slow down in June, with Q2 inflation falling to the range of 2% to 2.5%. In PCA, economic growth rate was revised downward from 2.58% to 2.19% in 2024 Q2, mainly due to the update of the June employment statistics. The growth rate is now almost the same as the economic growth rate on the income side. The growth rate of the GDP price deflator is very close in the PCA and CQM forecast. Conclusion from this week's US CQM Forecast Alert. The first, the US economy has been improving on the income side in 2024 Q2, but there are no signs of improvement yet on the expenditure side. The second, economic growth in 2024 Q2 is expected to be between 1.0% and 2.0%. The third, inflation has begun to slow in June, with the inflation rate likely to fall to the 2.0% to 2.5% range in 2024 Q2. This slide contains additional information about this week's detailed CQM forecast and shows how to access the past US CQM forecast alert.